Hey everybody, it's Aaron with Weekends with the Camper. So today I have been working on my solar system, and if you've seen the last, I believe, 5 videos, if not, I will leave them a link in the comments and you can look through it. But today I am actually producing some of my own electricity. I have 2 panels just leaning against the house, nothing fancy, literally leaning against the house. Um, until I can get time to get up on the roof and mount them. That's where they'll sit, and hopefully that'll be coming up here soon. But let's just show you what I've got going on right now. So I have the batteries that are out of my golf cart. It was actually a 36 volt setup, and right now I'm running a parallel series setup where basically each 2 batteries is connected in series and then paralleled to the next one and then to the next one. So I'm running a 12 volt system, and from there I am basically having 2 chargers, which you can see is running. It's actually putting in about 9.5, almost 10 amps at a charge. And that's coming down through a 60 amp fuse, and that's what that charger's rated at. And it comes down and it's tied into these guys here because these posts are not very tall. As you can see, just the 2 ends are almost too tall. For power wise, I am using a reliable pure sine inverter, 3000 watt, 12 volt, and that is actually feeding an automatic transfer switch, and from that those wires run up and around into another disconnect or breaker box, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, I'm only using 1 breaker, and actually that breaker is actually these lights around me, so I had to do that in the dark. I mean, if you can watch, I actually literally, and that's the only thing I am powering so far. I do have an old 12 volt grid tie that is also tied to the battery bank, and that's back feeding into my house. If you don't know it, it says it is 250 watts. I have never had 250 watts come through that, and the reason is that I've never ran a 24 volt system, or almost 30 volts. But as it is right now, it's putting out 124 watts. Nope, no volts. 162 watts into the house. So between that, and I've actually put a clamp on meter over that wire, the 1/2 amp going in, I'm actually consuming off the battery, well, that's, what is this, 1.4 amps, and you just do a rough estimate times 10, that's going to be just about 14 amps coming off the battery, plus the 1/2 amp draw that's coming off of these lights, which is another 5 amps. I'm pulling 19-20 amps out of the battery bank. I'm not sure what this charger's putting out. I need to get a meter for that, but that one just passed 10, and the voltage has been staying consistent for the last hour, so I'm assuming I'm getting close to 10 amps off both of them. But I will show you the 2 panels outside. But as it is right now, it is up and functioning. Not finished, but it is up and functioning. I still have a few more circuits to pull and put into this breaker box, and I need to tie up my wires and make it all nice and pretty. And I'm going to set this guy on a relay that's controlled from one of these two, so that way when the voltage gets up to 13.4, 13.5, it'll actually kick that on, so it doesn't just shut down my panels. I'd rather use the power to backfeed into the house and keep the batteries charged than just shut everything down. Otherwise it kind of becomes a waste. But I know those panels are rated a lot higher amperage than that, but that could be because of the broken glass and all that, you know, knocking her down quite a ways. But it is producing something. You can't really beat it. So, and then I also have to have a line fed into this one right here, so when the batteries do drain down far enough, I can still have power in here. But it is fully functioning for the most part. Like I said, quite literally just leaning against the house. Now you're probably wondering why I have these three. These three I bought like 6 years ago, along with that gridtie inverter. And I haven't done much with it until now. Well, now that I got more to add to it, I'm working my way through it. But yeah, they're literally just leaning against the house. So I've showed you everything that I've gotten done so far. I'm going to continue working and shut the camera off. I'm by myself. But if you like what's going on, please like, subscribe, and follow. Your inputs would be much appreciated, and I would love to hear what you have to say of what I've gotten accomplished so far. Again, please like, subscribe, and follow along. I'll have more updates in the next couple of days, I'm sure. If not next week. Bye.